All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We have a lot of big updates, a lot of changes, and a couple of goals. So here we are. My first goal, I want to build the record-setting Lionel 3-rail outdoor train layout. And I'd be willing to bet I'm the only person that is doing what I'm doing right now. I have the Lionel Fast Track and some of the Lionel tubular track out here on my layout, and 95% of it is outside and has been exposed to the elements. Of course, I have videos on how I keep it from rusting and all that. So, you know, we had rain all weekend. We got 4 inches of rain. I've had this layout out here for about 5 months now. I have no rust, and it's because I use the no ox. But we're gonna step back from laying track, and I'm going to show you guys why and some of the updates that I have done. So let's look at it. All right, so first off, I know that this does not look like my layout. This does not look anything like it used to. So if you know, we did have a fire pit right here on the inside of this and pavers. I did not like the way that looked. I thought it looked very trashy. So I got a dump truck load of dirt in here, and I sculpted some mountains, which it doesn't really show very good on camera. I have all of this seeded. It should plant and grow very well. Also, I've got some bushes in here that I have planted. Got bushes here, got a nice piece of driftwood. We've got a magnolia bush right here. Let's see here. We have, you know, this one that's growing back that I trimmed. I planted a holly right here. Let's see here. So look at the line. This looks really good, and I think it looks better, way more presentable, and it's going to look really good once I get the first stand of grass in here, once it starts to get green. So I've done all the sculpting to this, most of it with my RC excavators, which I think looks really good. Like I said, I put some shrubs in here. I had growing beside my house some offshoots of some of my shrubs. Okay, so this takes us to the other section. So I did lay some track on the inside right here, and this is just a secondary track if I choose to run 2 trains at one time. I come to find it can be aggravating to do that unless I run a shorter train, because the inside loop is 036 track while the rest of it is 048. I still think it looks really good. All right, let's go to the other update. All right, so if you guys are familiar with this channel and you've been watching it from day one, you know that we had a heck of an incline right here. It was hard to run trains up this hill, up this pass. So what I did was I added another 36-inch or 30-inch piece of track here, and then I dug into the bank and I got it level. So I used my extra dirt there as a mountain, which will eventually be green with grass. So that makes running trains on this line 10 times smoother on the main. And I gained almost 6 foot of track. So, well, 30 inches, so 60 inches, you know, just divide it by 12, you'll know. Another update, look there. The tracks have 0 rust, guys. I had a lot of naysayers in the beginning. Oh, you're wasting time using fast track outside. It's going to rust away. I've kept up with it. We've had a combined total in the last several months of probably 12, 13 inches of rain, which is a good bit for where I live. We usually have more than that, but you know, I coat it and they stay just fine. So here's another little update. You guys know we have this horrible view of the road. Well, I found these boxwood shrubs. I found these on Amazon. What am I talking about? I found these all at Lowe's. Here we go again, Lowe's. Home Depot. We found them at Home Depot. Each one of these were $6 a piece. And I planted them spaced out, and they will grow into big shrubs. So what I plan to do is, of course, trim these out once they get big and build like a really nice hedge wall. I think it'll look really good. We do have some more motive power and cars. So that is our U-boat and of course our Santa Fe, and it runs opposing on the track. Now, I normally just run this setup here on the exterior loop of the track, except for whenever I bring it into the shop. The reason being is these cars right here, which is from a newer set, the doors open on them. I wound up taking some of them off because whenever they open, they bind in between the two cars. And when they do that, they derail it. So it's a pain in the ass. So I have to run it on the larger loops, the larger outside loops. Now this one's smooth. And these are all on this setup here, on this train setup, all but that car. And I believe those two, they're all scale cars. Those are all O gauge cars, or the O scale cars. These are kind of a mixture, and I'm not sure what the new Lionel cars are here. Like, these are from a set. So I'm not sure what they classify those are at, sorry. But they come with 036 track in the set. But I've come to find they only run good on the 048 because they derail. So that'll bring me back to the beginning. My goal here is to build like an awesome botanical garden in my yard. A mixture of all kind of plants and trees. I hope by this time next year, this is all bushy and just full of plants and the trains run in between them. I think it would look awesome. Right now, it's just bare naked. And I don't think it looks so hot. But I do know that it looks 1,000 times better with dirt in here opposed to that gaudy, ugly fire pit. So I'm pretty sure that I probably have the world's largest 3-rail Lionel outdoor train set right now. Possibly a world record. There's no one else that I know that's doing it. And if there is, I would love to see the layout. But I just have not found one yet. Now, there are people, I'm sure, that's done this, but they are running it battery powered. So they're not running energized rails. I'm running energized rails, and I'm running it off of an old school transformer, of course. I use, distributed power all throughout the line. So I've got like a source of power there, here, I spread it out all around the line, and the loop technically has its own set of power that I could run it off of, where I could run a conventional train in the middle if I wanted to, but all I had to do was switch 2 wires. I'm not doing that right now. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. I think we're doing something great here. I cannot remember the name of that bush. I think it's an azalea. I think that's what my mother told me. Sorry. That's an azalea. I've got a dwarf spruce right there, like a dwarf, what's it called? It's going to grow to like a Christmas tree. It'll be about that tall, but it's a dwarf. The magnolia should turn out really good. The great thing about my property is this used to be an old cattle farm right here over the last 200 year. The old house, the old homestead is right there. And I kid you not, I dug down, and before I even found red dirt, there was about 2 foot of topsoil here. So we have some amazing ground to grow on. I went ahead and I done this right here in winter rye, so it'll come up. I went ahead and replanted my entire yard, or I spread some winter rye on my yard just to, get some growth through the winter. So like I said, guys, if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. We'll see y'all on the next one. Thank you for watching the channel. I couldn't do this without all of you guys' support. This channel recently got monetized, and it's starting to trickle in a little bit of revenue. And every bit of revenue that we make on this channel, we're going to put it back into this. So, you know, if I get a direct deposit of $100 from this channel, we're going to buy some plants. You know, we might buy some track, but like I said, my main priority right now is plants and getting coverage. So, see you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.